Right about 1 or 2 in the morning, and I'm just hearing helicopters flying around and around and around. It was pretty quiet the other night. Just got out of a dream where I was beating up a bunch of assholes. I found that very interesting. Before I got here last night, let's go see if we can go and take a look at this helicopter. You can hear it. It's just flying around and around and around and around. There it is. You can see it through the trees. Well, it's nighttime, so you probably can't see it. There's the lights. Before I got here last night, the helicopter flew over me. This is one of the first times that's ever happened. A police helicopter flew over me without its lights on. Usually it has its lights on to indicate that it's around, but not last night. Last night there's the helicopter up there. Looks like there's a couple of guys loitering about over in the corner. In the middle of the night, which I find interesting. Just kind of chilling out. Now they just, there's a police helicopter up there. It's just flying about over and over and over again, and now there's two guys in the corner. This is the middle of the night. Two guys just sitting there, not sure what they're doing. And there's the police helicopter. Flying around and around and around. Now they're flying in this direction, which is strange. Let me go towards my bag. I've got weapons in my bag just in case I need them. The two guys kind of just hanging out right there in the middle of the night, and a police helicopter up there. They're just chilling out. I don't know, I guess this is a form of intimidation. So we'll see what happens. There's no need to respond to that. Okay. Oh, now it's over top. Now it's going right over top of me. Right over top. There it is. It just came over my direction and decided to fly right over top of me. There you go. Okay. It hovered over there in those bushes. Isn't that crazy? This is the truth, man. Synthetic people. It is the truth. And now there's two guys like hovering over there in the corner. Who knows what they're doing? Maybe trying to figure out some way to hurt me. Anyway, I'll keep this recording up just in case they come over in my direction. I do have weapons. I don't think I'll need them. But I've been threatened before by them, so sometimes you need to at least have something on hand just in case somebody tries to do something to you that they're not allowed. Okay. Well, that was fun. So this is gang stalking. About 1 or 2 in the morning. And police helicopter just hovering over there. Who knows what they were doing. And then I get up to record it, and there's 2 guys sitting, or not sitting, but one guy on a bike, another guy over here in the corner. And then you can't really see it at night, but one of them ran into this field area and then ran back, and then they just stood there and just kind of stared in my direction. So definitely not sure what they're doing, but that's what happens to me on a regular basis. Weird shit like that in the middle of the night. And it's just so funny that the police are involved in this. One of the things that has happened is that I had decided that I would be going to court on this specific date in order to contest a charge. And I noticed that they were attacking me a little bit more than regular. And the second that I decided that I'm not gonna I'm not gonna follow their rules, and I've decided that I'm just not gonna participate in whatever scheme they have going on with their laws. They're lying laws. They might issue a warrant or something like that, but I've decided I'm not going to participate in what they're doing. The attack stopped. The evilness of it stopped, and it showed me that if you are following their laws, if you're a part of their system and are actively following their laws, then that means that you're opening yourself up for attacks. Because their laws and rules themselves are lies, which you don't have to follow. Because they certainly don't. As I just showed you with the police helicopter, what do you think the police helicopter was out there doing? I'm guessing it was out there sucking out things in order to be used to attack me, or to give people energy in order to attack me. Anyway, so I see someone out there kind of moving. Anyway, so the second that I decided that I'm not going to be a part of their rules and their laws, the attack stopped. The worry stopped, because they were actually they kept sending me messages through mind control, electronic surveillance and mind control, that we're going to put you in jail, now you're going to go to jail forever, and all this other stuff, and they just kept repeating those types of messages over and over and over again. It was literally an issue. And I was up the other night, and they just kept worrying me about it over and over and over again. And I figured, you know, if I decided to be a part of their system, which I'm not, if I decide to be a part of their system, then I'm beholden to their attacks. If I believed in, their rules and their laws. No, I don't. Now, money is one thing, because with money you can exchange. There's all sorts of different types of money. Money doesn't necessarily come in just dollar bills. You can get money through gold, through jewels, platinum, land. Okay, so that's one of the arguments in which they've tried to use against me, that I'm not allowed to have money and stuff like that. And they actually just mentioned it when I said that I don't want to be a part of the system. They mentioned, oh, well, what about money? And I know that there's many different forms of being paid. Precious jewels, resources, that sort of thing. And they mention, I have no problem with getting paid in precious minerals and resources and land and stuff too. But I'm not going to be beholden to their laws, because one, if you're being gang stalked, then they're trying to kill you. What type of law should you actually follow if the system itself, the police themselves, are behind the apparatus that's trying to kill you? If someone tries to come at you with a knife and tries to kill you, you have every right to defend yourself in any way that you possibly can. And the same goes for this gang stalking, and it goes for whatever methods that they're using. And it could be electronic as well. Electronic weapons that are beamed at you that make you go schizophrenic. And so, there are beings and people who actually, participate in those sorts of things. And once that happens, once they've violated you in that way, then you have no reason to sit back and believe that you need to participate in their system of law, which is completely unjust. You don't have to go out of your way to go and prove it, because they're going to make it so that you can't, at least not easily, and then you have to play around in their court of law. What I suggest is that you tell them to go fuck off. And of course, they've got enforcers, police with guns, people with guns, civilians running around with weapons. Of course, they've got it. But I am me, and I can protect myself from them. And I think that that's the best thing to do when given these types of situations, where it may not be the easiest thing to deal with, and obviously you're not gonna be a part of their system, but don't allow them to abuse you either, and kill them, every single last one of them. They don't deserve to live. They will not live, but they don't deserve to be able to run around and continue doing whatever it is that they're doing. And so I just wanted to show that. This is the middle of the night, or early morning. Just a shooting star just went by. I don't know if you saw that. I might have had it on camera. No such thing as stars. Anyway, so yeah, peace out.